210 Boxing TV. Here are Vergil Ortiz Sr. Your son's coming back after a little bit of a layoff. He had the medical condition. What can people expect from Virgil to come back? Because he had a lot of momentum. He has a lot of buzz. 18-0, 18 knockouts. What can the fans expect?
The fans can expect pretty much the same Virgil. Virgil is still the same kid. He's going to do what he does. The only thing that's going to be, he's going to be himself. I guess the only thing you can really say is the way the fight's going to turn out or come out or be about is how this guy comes out. And the guy, he's not he's more of a
boxer mover.
Yeah, you can say that. He's going to be on his back foot, so there's not going to be enough, too much of engagement, I say, where it could be, several exchanges, I guess, at times. But, I guess we'll just have to figure out how to catch him.
How to game plan to hunt him down, basically?
Yeah, well, you don't want to just hunt somebody down because you're just chasing somebody. So you don't want to try to chase somebody. But, if the guy stands there to fight, then hell.
The effective aggression, right?
Yeah, you just got to be just smart about beating things and don't try to make a fight happen because the crowd's booing or something or because someone don't want to engage. So it's just be smart about it. I mean, I'm not saying he's not going to, but that's pretty much. I wouldn't engage Virgil.
Exactly. Now they just announced that it's going to be a number one WBA eliminator. How do you feel about that?
I'm happy. I mean, it's going to be. That means he'll be going for a world title next, and hopefully we get through this, and then we're able to go to the next thing.
How has the grind been trying to get a world title shot? With guys like Spence and Crawford being the cream of the crop in the division. And y'all being that number one, number two, number three spot, literally by all the sanctioning bodies.
It's just, there's nothing you can really do other than just keep working.
Just playing the waiting games? Yeah.
Well, not the waiting game, because then you're waiting for them. You just pretty much go about your business. Whoever's in front of you, you just take care of it. You just keep working, because, there's nothing we can do that'll force a fight with them or with any. Hell, we try to fight go through Keith Thurman, and they don't want to answer calls after a while. They don't want to answer. There's nothing you can do. You can't force anybody to do anything. So you can only just get what's best available. And people don't understand that. You can want to fight and say all this all you want. A lot of people, a lot of boxers call out a lot of guys knowing they can't get that fight and knowing not because the other guy don't want it.
The promotion,
all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
so cloud chasing, basically.
Yeah, and they know it. And so basically, you just gotta just do what you do, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You're open to fighting anybody, pretty much, because I know Jaron Ennis gets mentioned a lot, and it seems like if Spence and Bud move up to 154, then it has to be.
It's anybody.
Boots and Ortiz for a vacant belt.
You're not in boxing. Well, we're not in boxing to go around anybody. I don't care who it is. It's anybody. Now the thing is that you have to understand, and I understand that this is a business. How about things go? You can want something, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot from the other side. There's a lot of in-house fighting. What good does it want us to want it?
Exactly.
Now we want it, but to say it. People say, "Oh, you say this, you put pressure on them." No, it don't matter. You kids can tell you all you want that they want this toy, and if you don't want to buy it, you don't want to buy it. It's just the way it is.
Exactly. Getting back to Keith Thurman, is that a fight that y'all really want? Do y'all see him vulnerable to the body and something that Ortiz can exploit?
We don't want the fight because he's vulnerable to anywhere. We want the fight because he is a gateway to a title.
He's a name, and he's established.
Not even the name. It's not just a name. You don't just. Some people will fight somebody for the name once they're up there and they're this and that. We don't have that luxury. Our luxury. We want a title or want a belt. You have to, for you to go forward. You got to go forward. You can't go sideways. That's a detour. So whoever is in front to get to that belt, that's who you want. Keith Thurman is the guy, the gateway to the belt. Okay, so now, luckily for us, now this opportunity opened up.
Team Ortiz is open to fighting anyone?
Anybody.
No ducking,
anybody.
No hiding?
Anybody. There's nothing else I can say is anybody. And even then, people don't understand, you don't even really hold the road. It's how your
promotion
manager running you and everything. It's just the way it goes.
A lot of people think that the fighters make the fights, that if someone says, hey, Virgil, something on Twitter, that's how the fight gets made.
The fighters don't make the fights. The fighters don't send the paperwork. When somebody says, yeah, we sent the paperwork, that's a lie. Because what happens is two groups have to agree about the fight. Then they start getting into negotiations. You can't send a fight when you two guys haven't agreed. I can't send you it's like when you go buy a car. It's like, here, sign it. It's your car. No, like you negotiate. Well, I'll give you this. No, well, I'll pay that. No, I don't want these options. That's how this shit goes. So
Yeah.
I don't understand how people with common sense don't understand this. This is common sense. You can't send something. It's like me. I'll go and I'll send it to somebody. It's like, oh, well, he turned on the fight. And the guy's like, what the fuck? Like, you have to, there's negotiation. There's dates. Well, you got to figure out what date's open. Where are you going to fight? What weight? If it's for a strap, the money, the purse, who comes out first, who doesn't, what song, what colors, what gloves,
Who comes out first?
All that shit. It's a lot of stuff. And there's a rematch. One guy might, no, there's not. No, I want a rematch. And why? Because you know you're going to lose. No, I want a rematch. It gets like that. So, and then when it's an agreement, they put up the contract, they send it, the guy will get it, he'll read it, he's like, I didn't agree on that. And then he has to send, no, this ain't what we agreed on. It's back and forth until it's right on the paperwork. You're not going to sign just some regular contract and just buy the car and it says all this shit after you tell them no. You're going to go look at it. Well, this is how it goes. This is how it goes. So even if you want to, and the fight's there, if a guy is saying, well, I'm going to get paid $1 million, you're only getting paid 100. Once you've been getting paid 800, it's like, no, we're not. It doesn't work that way. And then usually fights will break down because of that. And it's not because one guy's ducking. It's because like, no, you're not going to cheat me on my shit. And that's how it goes.
Is it hard right now for Virgil to get fights against some of these guys?
It is hard. It's hard because of who he is and what he does. And it's also hard because
the risk involved?
The risk. And then some of the guys that if you fight, you really go backwards. Boxing is actually one of the sports that you can win and actually go back, lose a ranking. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
And any other sport, you win and you move up, or you stay tied, or because you have the record. Boxing is one of the only sports that you can win and go down and lose and go up. so people don't understand that. People don't understand that.
It's a crazy sport, man. Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Anything you want to leave off with today?
No, it's just hopefully everybody's able to watch this fight and get out and support my son and stuff like that. And if not, then just watch it anyways. You know, my son always tries to put out a show, and if there's a willingness to fight, then you'll see magic.
Is it important for Virgil to be impressive every time?
It's important for my son to do the right thing every time. Impressive will come on its own. You do the right thing, no matter what. You can get hit and do the right thing. You do the right thing and get hit. The key is to do the right thing no matter what. If you do the wrong thing and you get hit, then you will never know. You have to go back to it again.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.